Hey you guys, so welcome to Power Vinyasa class today. We're gonna, like always, start with breath work and centering and then get into our power eventually. So hoping to get some nice stretches. Now that semester is over, many of us will have more time to exercise and do things that we didn't have time for before. So I welcome you to Power Vinyasa today and hope you will stay with me through the practice. So let's begin in an easy seated pose like we always do. Extend the crown of the head to the sky, soften your shoulders away from your ears. Ground through your sits bones here. Maybe close your eyes, sitting nice and tall. Notice your breath. Become aware of the sounds that you hear. Slowly, let's start using our Ujjayi breath today. So inhale, fill up your lungs. And then if you want to open your mouth and exhale as if you're fogging up an imaginary mirror, you can even take your hand and put it in front of your face and say, so practicing a few times with your mouth open, if this is new to you. Or if you are a pro at this, then just close your mouth and continue hearing your breath in and out. See if you can make your exhale a bit longer than your inhale. Maybe set intention for your practice today. Welcome yourself to your mat the way you are. Remind yourself of listening to your body as you move, connecting each movement to your breath. And slowly, when you're ready, as you're sitting here, start moving your head side to side towards your ears, walking through your neck just a little bit. And slowly come back to center. This time, just take your nose out to the right, looking over the right shoulder, then to your left, looking over the left shoulder. Moving like this, side to side. And then slowly coming back to center. Inhale, reach your arms up. On the exhale, bring your spider fingers behind you, pressing your shoulder blades and your elbows towards each other. Open through your chest, lift your gaze up. And then wiggle your shoulders here, side to side. And slowly come back to center. Inhale, reach your arms up. On the exhale, let's twist. Left hand on the right knee, right hand is behind you. Grow nice and tall through your spine to look over your right shoulder. And slowly come back to center. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Right hand is holding on to that left shoulder, growing tall and twisting to look over the left shoulder. And then slowly coming back to center here. Let's come into our tabletop position. So spread your fingers here nice and wide. I like to have my index finger parallel to the long end of the mat. Knees are underneath your hips. And let's come into our cat-cows here. So drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the chin, inhale here. And then exhale, push the floor away from you, rounding through your spine. Inhale, cow. Exhaling, cat stretch. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more here. Move through the spine, warming it up. Exhale, cat stretch. Keep this cat stretch here and shift your hips to the back just slightly. Keep shifting until you come into child's pose. Walk your hands away from you. Allow your forehead to come down to the floor. Press your shoulders down towards the floor. And your chest is melting into your knees. Let's inhale here. On the exhale, gently press your tailbone towards this floor to feel the stretching in your lower back. And then slowly come back to your tabletop. Flex your feet behind you. And let's lift the knees off the floor for 4 times. Drop. 3. Drop. 2. Lower. 1. And lower. So hopefully you feel your core activated here just a little bit. Let's inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, thread it through. Lower your right shoulder to the floor and maybe decide to stay here. If you want to, flex your left foot behind you. Lift that left leg up off the floor. And then maybe bring that left hand in front of you, face. Left elbow 90 degrees. And see if maybe you can lift that right shoulder off the floor. Covering it. Feeling your core on fire here. If that's too early, just stay and stretch here like we did before. And slowly lower down. Slowly flex your feet behind you and come into your hero pose from here. Stretching through the toes here. Bring your hands behind you. Push your palms away from your lower back. Again, opening through the chest here and maybe wiggling side to side. Slowly coming back. Left arm reaches up, inhale. Exhale, thread through and maybe stay here. You can reach that right hand to the top of the mat. But if you decide to extend that leg behind you, flex your right foot, right elbow 90 degrees, palm right in front of your face, and maybe you lift the left shoulder off the floor. Breathe here. And slowly come back in. All right, this time let's extend the right leg behind us. Press the ball of the foot into the floor. Inhale here. And on the exhale, activate your core, lifting right leg up behind you. When you're ready, spread your fingers nice and wide on the right hand and lift the left arm up. Holding this bird dog pose. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, extend. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, extend. 2 more here. And out. 1 more. Hold. Maybe stay here. Maybe bend that right leg behind you. Grab your toes. Lift the right knee off the floor. Or higher, I should say. Breathe here. And then slowly release it. Switch to the other side. Left leg extends behind us. Maybe you press it to the back a little bit to stretch the calf, then lift it up. When you're ready, right arm reaches up. Activate the core, lift it up. Inhale, elbow to knee, crunch here. Exhale, extend. 3 more, in and out. 2 more, in and extend. Last one. Maybe hold it here. If you want to, bend your leg, lift that left knee a little higher. Open through the right shoulder here. And breathe. Slowly release it. Let's come into our first down dog. So paddle your feet out here. Checking in with how your hamstrings are doing today. And then slowly come to stillness. Inhale, come up on the balls of your feet. Bend your knees slightly towards the mat. And then keeping tailbone nice and tall, press your heels down. Nod your head here, yes and no. Breathing here. Inhale, come up on the balls of your feet. Look forward, pass your fingertips, hop, walk, or step forward. Inhale here. Halfway lift. Exhaling forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, swing up, Dandasana mountain. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, bend your knees, round through the spine, coming to low squat. Reach your arms up, inhale, exhale, swing back up. And again, exhale, round into low squat. We're going to do 4 of these, working through the spine. Inhale. If it feels better, widen your feet away from each other. 1 more, inhale up. Exhale, lower. And slowly come back up to your Dandasana mountain. Reach your arms up, interlace your fingers except for the index ones, and then tilt over to your right. Lift the gaze towards your left elbow here. Come back up, inhale. Exhale to your left. Feeling the spine working here. 2 more, 1 on each side. And slowly come back to center. Take your 2 fists, bring them behind your shoulder blades. Press them into your shoulder blades. Allow your heart to open a little bit deeper. Your chest is opening here. Breathe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Uttanasana fold. Inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, hold your high plank. Push the floor away from you here and breathe. If you want to intensify this, move your shoulders over your fingertips to the front. Round through your upper spine here. Breathe. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale here, Bhujangasana Cobra. Oh, hi, roly-poly. Exhale, lower down. Inhale at the floor. Exhale, come into higher Cobra and pause here. Look over your right shoulder towards your right pinky toe. Come back to center and to the left. Inhale here. Exhale, down dog. Pausing here, breathe. Inhale. Big breath out, empty your lungs. 2 more. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up on the balls of your feet. Look forward, pass your fingertips, hop, walk, or step forward. Inhale here, halfway lift. Exhaling forward. Inhale, swing up, Dandasana mountain. And then bring your arms into eagle. So right up underneath the left, maybe the back of your palms touch, maybe your palms touch. Inhale here. Exhale, come into chair, Uttanasana. Inhale, roll to the back a little bit. Exhale, touch your elbows to your knees. For 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale, reach all the way up. Open into heart opener here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, move forward, Abdominal Cobra. Exhaling, down dog. Breathing here. Try and elongate your spine here, lifting the tailbone to the sky, moving shoulders away from the ears. Really wide palms here. using all the knuckles and fingertips to help us here. Inhale, lift up on the balls of your feet. Look forward, pass your fingertips, hop, walk, or step forward. Halfway lift here. Exhaling forward. Inhale, come up, mountain. Redo your arms, so left elbow underneath the right this time. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, Utkatasana. Sending those sits bones to the back, lifting the belly in and up. Inhale, baby back bend. Exhale, elbows touch the knees, maybe, or just reach towards them. Inhale, exhale. 2 more, inhale, bow. 1 more here. And then again, come up, open through the arms. Press the palms to the back, open through your chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift here. Exhale. High plank, hold the high plank for me. Try and make your body nice and straight here. Trying to avoid that suspension bridge where the booty is hanging down, or almost down dog where the booty is up. Try and make it straight. Inhale here. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, move forward, Abdominal Cobra. Exhaling, down dog. Breathe here. When you're ready, let's lift the right leg up, step it forward, Crescent Lunge. If you need to modify, drop your left knee down. Otherwise, come up. Remember those eagle arms. Oh my goodness, gray blue heron just flying by. Hello there. Eagle arms here. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, tap your right knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap the knee. 2 more, up and lower. 1 more. Lower. Come back up, open up, Vinyasa 2. So left foot is now parallel to the short end of the mat. Sit into your right knee here. Inhale, soften shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, Vinyasa 2. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Big breath out. 1 more here. Exhale, hold. Inhale. And on the exhale, let's come into Trikonasana. So extend through the right leg. Reach if you have your block. Grab it. Press it in front of your right ankle. Shorten your stride if you need to. Stack your shoulders here. Breathe. Lift your gaze towards that left palm. Stacking your shoulders. Option to stay here in your triangle pose. Those of you who want a little more power and challenge, go into your Ardha Chandrasana. So you're going to step forward, stack shoulders, lift that left leg up, opening through the left hip. Inhale here. Option to stay here. This is rather challenging. Maybe you come into your candy cane from here, or you stay in your triangle pose. Breathe. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, come back. And let's all lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale, move forward, Abdominal Cobra. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. Notice your breath. Remind yourself of your intention. What is it that you're working on these days? But also remember to be kind to yourself. Let go of the judgment voice, self-criticism. yourself up. There's plenty of people who will be doing this for you, so see if you can be creating a loving dialogue between you and your body here on the mat. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge. Remember, you can keep that right knee down if you need to, otherwise come up. Remember our eagle arms here, inhale. Exhale, tap the elbow. Tap your elbows to your left knee. Inhale. Exhale. As you probably noticed, I do everything in 4. That's a 3. And a 4. Inhale, come up. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. 2 more, inhale here. Big breath out. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, triangle pose. Grab that block if you'd like to. And come stay here. Stacking the shoulders. Feeling nice stretching going on in the left inner thigh. Or maybe going into your half moon pose. Breathe here. Inhale. If you decide to go into your half moon, play with your drishti, lifting the gaze up a little higher makes it a little more intense. Maybe come into your candy cane, or stay in your triangle. 1 more breath here, inhale. Exhale, come back and settle into Chaturanga. Inhale, move forward here, Abdogo Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Breathe here. Inhale, let's lift the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, tricep. Inhale here. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, tricep. Pause here. And extend right leg, pivot, come into your fallen star if you want to, or into modified side plank. Breathe here. Inhale. On the exhale, just drop that right hip down. And take your torso to the right top corner of your mat. Lower your torso down. Pressing into that right hip. Breathe here. This pose is called Bridges Cross for some reason. Nice stretch. Breathe here. And slowly come lift the torso back up. Bring your hands to the top of the mat. Press up if you want to, or in any way you can. Come into your down dog. Breathe here. Keep lifting that tailbone up, extending through the spine. Let's lift the left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift shoulders forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Lift up, inhale. Exhale, pause to right elbow. Thread through, pivot right leg. Lift up. Fallen star, breathe here. Keep lifting your hips up. If you need to modify, you will be right here with your left knee down underneath your left hip. Breathing. And slowly lower the left hip down. Take your torso to the top left corner of the mat, extend the arms and lower down. then when you're ready, come back in any way you can, find your Chaturanga. Inhale, move forward, up Dogo Cobra. Exhaling, down dog. Or child's pose. Breathing here. Inhale, lift your right leg up, stack your hips. Lift that right knee up, maybe rotate your right knee in a circle here. Option to stay here, keep your hips stacked. Or if you're ready, flip your dog. Reach that right arm up in front of you. And then come back, three-legged dog. Let's all take right leg forward, Crescent Lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to your right. So your left elbow is now in front of the right knee. You can drop left knee down to help you if you need to modify. Or press your torso away from your right thigh. Option to stay here. You can also fly your arms if you want to go into your revolved half moon. Breathe here. And slowly let's all come back into our twisted lunge. Inhale here. And then on the exhale, let's all take both hands to the left and come into our lizard pose. Drop your left knee down. Press your right knee away from your right shoulder. My daughter did my hair today. She told me, "Mom, you're 51 years old. You cannot be doing pigtails anymore." So she gave me a low ponytail. But as you see, the hair is still in my eyes. So we have to compromise and find a different solution at some point. If you want to go a little bit lower, dropping your elbows onto your block maybe. See what your hip is telling you. Always listening to your body and not commanding it. And slowly come back in. All right. In any way you can, move your hips to the back. Extend this right leg in front of you. You can use your blocks if you'd like to. So you're going to hover over that right knee here. Half Hanuman. Or maybe you work on your half splits, on your splits here. Breathe. And slowly come back in. Let's take a little breather here and come into child's pose for a little bit. You can take your knees as wide as the mat. Shift your hips towards the floor. Big toes touch. Walk your hands away from you to the top of the mat. Come back to your breath here and see if you can melt your chest and your heart down towards the floor. And then take your tailbone and press it vigorously towards the floor to feel the stretching in your lower back. We all collect some compression in our lower vertebrae of the spine, so really want to help. And then when you're ready, let's come back into our down dog from here. Lift the left leg up, three-legged dog. Stack your hips and maybe stay here. You can rotate that left knee to work through your hip. If you're ready, flip your dog. Breathe. slowly come back in. Inhale, exhale, Crescent Lunge. You can drop that right knee down if you'd like to. Otherwise, come up. Hands to heart center, twist to your left. Maybe you come and stay here in your twist, dropping right knee down. Maybe you're here. Maybe you fly your arms. You can also go into your bind or go into your revolve half moon. Breathe here. And then slowly, let's come back into our twisted lunge and bring both hands to the right side. So right knee drops down and left knee pushes away from the left shoulder. So we're coming into baby lizard here. Inhale and exhale. Keep pressing right hip down to feel a nice stretch here through the psoas and right hip flexor and left inner thigh for the lizard stretch. Opening through the hip. Maybe staying here, maybe lowering a little deeper. Pause here, notice your breath. Do not hold your breath, keep breathing. And then slowly come back up, find your blocks, and shift the hips to the back, half Hanuman. Breathe here. Inhale, exhale, head comes in towards that left knee, feeling the stretch in the back of the left leg. Breathe here. So while we're hanging here, those of you who came in later, today is World Fitness Day. So if you guys are watching this, leave me some feedback after we're done about how you're going to celebrate World Fitness Day today. Just maybe take a picture of you doing that, or let me know what you did. Breathe here. And then when you're ready, let's all come back into down dog. So, as you might have noticed, today's theme was eagle arms. We're going to do eagle pose for our balance today. Breathe here. Before we go into eagle though, inhale, look forward past your fingertips, hop, walk, or step forward, either into Navasana, the Garland Pose. You can step your feet outside your pinkies and use your block to sit on. This is one version of Navasana right here. For those of you guys who want to work on your crow, go into your crow. Breathe here. And then let's all come into standing when we're ready. Dandasana mountain. Reach up. Maybe have a little baby back bend here. And let's come into eagle. So let's take left leg. It's going to be our base leg. And bring it in front of your left knee. Bring your right elbow underneath the left for your eagle arms. Inhale here. And then maybe wrap that right ankle behind the left shin. But move your hips to the front. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, sit lower. See if you can lift your elbows away from you and up. And lift your gaze. Breathe here. Use your core here to balance. Inhale. Big breath out. One more breath. Inhale here. Exhale. Come into sleeping eagle. If you want to, you don't have to. Unwrap that right leg. come into airplane. Breathe here. So to show you what airplane is, you're right here, up dog in your chest. And then slowly come back. Hands to heart center, wiggle your hips here side to side. If you want to come into 5 pointed star to open through the chest because you were all compressed in the eagle pose, now create some freedom in your body. Now let's slowly come to the other side. So right leg is base now, right elbow underneath the left. Maybe you wrap that left ankle behind the right shin. Sit low, inhale. And then exhale, lift your elbows up and away from you. Feeling the stretch at the back of your shoulders. Lift the belly in and up, inhale, maybe lift the drishti. Inhale here. Exhale, sleeping eagle. Unwrap. Come into airplane. One more breath. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly come back to center. Give your ankles some love. Wiggle your hips side to side. And let's come down. So we're going to come into Navasana, boat pose. Bring your feet towards you, tippy toes, and lean your shoulders to the back. You want to move your collarbones away from each other and bring your shins parallel to the floor. Keep lifting your chest. Keep lifting your chin and your gaze. Breathe here. Maybe extend the arms. If you want to stay here, if you want to join me, clap underneath your hands. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release it. Give yourself a hug and round through your spine. And then slowly, when we're ready, if you want to grab a block, squeeze it in between your knees and lower down. So going into our bridge pose from here, bring your heels towards your buttocks, squeezing the block, and then lift the hips, feeling the stretch at the front of the body. Keep lifting your hips up, your tailbone. Maybe interlace your hands underneath your buttocks. Squeeze the block, activating your inner thighs. Keep lifting, maybe come up into your tippy toes. Higher bridge here. Those of you guys at home who want to go into your wheel pose, if that's part of your practice and you know how to do it safely, feel free to go there. Breathe here. Inhale. Now let's all release the buttocks. Don't squeeze the glutes. Let them hang. Yeah. And slowly lower all the way down. Take that block away. Take your feet out nice and wide. And windshield wiper your legs. And then when you're ready, decide what inversion you want to go into. You can go into your waterfall pose by pressing the block underneath your sacrum and then lifting your legs up towards the sky. So we want to stay in our inversion for maybe 8 to 10 breaths. You can go into shoulder stand. I'm going to go into dolphin pose just to work on my shoulders a little bit. Breathe here. And then when you're done, slowly come into your counter pose. If you were doing headstand, Come into child's pose. If you were doing shoulder stand and plow, you might want to come into fish pose. And then when we're ready, let's come into our hip opener. So we already played a little bit with lizard pose, so we can go straight into deeper hip opener. I'm gonna go into half pigeon. Those of you guys who want to go into double pigeon or fire log pose, feel free to go there. Inhale, left leg lifts, and then bring that left shin, bended knee, as parallel to the short end of the mat as possible. Lift that right knee up and move it to the back. Now move your hands towards you so your torso is right over your hips. And press that left hip down to feel the stretching in the left hip. Take a deep breath in, proud pigeon here. Resist the temptation to roll onto your left side. You might want to flare your toes outwards, just to protect your knee a little bit, and then maybe lower down to your block or floor. Notice your breath again here. So now it's time to start inviting softness into the face. We're done with power. Now we just want to open through the hips and do some deeper stretching before Shavasana. Notice your breath and allow yourself to just feel your sensations in the body, to feel and notice your thoughts. Opening the door to kindness and self-compassion. Notice if you're clenching your teeth, soften through the jaw. And then slowly let's come back up. If you want to go into your twisted lizard from here, feel free to do that. Otherwise, come back into down dog and wag your tail. So we're going to go to the other side. Lift your right leg up, step it forward, right shin as parallel to the short end of the mat as possible. Walk that left knee away from you to the back. Come into proud pigeon, inhale. Keep pressing your torso down towards that right hip. And then maybe lower to your block or floor. Feeling sensations in the right hip. Melting down. Letting go of resistance. The desire to be perfect. The desire to achieve or do, and just be here. Allow yourself to be human, to welcome yourself to your imperfect humanity, all the flaws that we have. No one's perfect. Slowly come back up. Let's swing that back leg to the front and come into a seated position. So we're going to come into Dandasana, staff pose. So you want to remove the flesh and find your sits bones here. Sitting nice and tall, palms come next to your hips. If you have short arms, you can use blocks underneath your hands here. Or you can use fists to grow a little taller in your arms. Extend through the spine, really reaching the crown of the head to the sky. Chest is nice and open. Activate the core. Breathe here. And then let's reach our arms up to extend through the spine even further and start leaning forward, keeping your spine straight. Sorry, I got distracted here. The bodies are playing in underneath the tree. Reach forward, and then when you can't be keeping your spine straight anymore, bring your hands down to your ankles, shins, or big toes, and fold forward. I want you to keep moving forward with your heart. Lead with your heart here. So you could feel the stretching out of your lower back. You can bend your knees if your hamstrings are giving you hard time, but keep bringing chest towards your knees. And then slowly come back to your seated position. And let's come down to the mat again. So let's come in to Supine Baddha-Konasana. Bring your soles of the feet together. Open your inner thighs, bringing your knees out to the side. And let's stay here. So this is a hip opener, inner thigh opener, but also a great restorative pose. Just notice your breath. You can bring one hand to heart and one hand to your belly. And connect back to your intention and your breath. See if you can soften all the muscles in your face. Listen to your heart. What is it telling you? And then let's bring knees together and bring them both to the left side. Open your arms out to a T and look over your right shoulder. Press your right shoulder down towards the floor. This is a nice stretch to the right side of the body. If you want to go a little deeper into this, extend that right knee over the left, right leg hovering. And slowly come back to center, move both knees to the right. And look over your left shoulder this time, stretching through the left side of the body. Supine spinal twist. Slow, deep breaths. And when you're ready, come into Shavasana. Extend the legs to the corners of the mat. Close your eyes. Or maybe do a few more poses that your body is craving before you settle in your Shavasana. Right, take your pinky toes towards the corners of the mat and start noticing the movement of your belly button. It lifts as you inhale and drops down as you exhale. So as you know, this is the best part of the practice. Shavasana. Highly recommend staying here for about 10 minutes, if not more. Just becoming still and breathing and rejoicing in the silence. Namaste. I hope you like this practice. I'll see you guys again soon.